A leopard was searching for water in the parched desert state of Rajasthan, India. It was so thirsty, its head got stuck in a metal pot. That's the state it was in when people found it. Amazingly, the wild predator is not panicking or trying to run off. Instead, it is patiently waiting to be helped. Forest officials managed to remove the pot by temporarily tranquilizing the animal. This man is deftly climbing up a lamppost to save a pigeon that got caught on a streetlight.
Vegan, take this matter into your hands.
With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD
รายการของเรามีให้หลายภาษาโปรดดู suprememastertv.com/schedule และ suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
I now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message entitled The King of Wars, a Revelation about War and Peace, Part 5 of 7 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on June 10th, 2024.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on Earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving, plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world, where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
I found a baby stoat that's been lost. She would be normally in a litter, maybe 6, 7, 8. The main thing it likes is human company. That's something that we've got to change. I feel a little bit sorry for her in a way that she's not got any playmates yet. We're always on the lookout for another stoat kit that's been lost, and if we find one, we'll do everything we can to get them together. Over the next few days, they became more and more confident and started playing in this enclosure, which was just fabulous to see. I even built them a pond. It was absolutely brilliant watching them swim around, playing and fighting in the pond. And now I'm pretty confident they're ready for their next stage, which is life in the wild. Stuart was first to appear, sniffing around at the entrance. Eventually, she takes her first cautious steps into the wild. Whisper and Stuart stayed in and around the enclosure for about a week before setting off for their new life in the wild. It's been an amazing experience being part of these young stoats' lives, and I look forward to catching up with them in the future.
I have had many bad experiences with banks. A bank in America, a bank in Spain, big bank. International, famous banks, not known ones. I thought, these kind of internationally famous banks would have good service, easy for my life. Not true, it's not true. And internationally famous ones also from Germany, America, Spain, France. Oh, I tried all kind of banks. They make so much trouble for me, so much bureaucracy. And one time I wanted to give for the Katrina disaster. They also make trouble for me. I had to write a lot of things so that they could send money for that Katrina to have the victims. I prefer people don't know my name. In the back of my mind, intuitively, maybe also for safety reasons, I don't want people to know that I have so much money here and there. For normal people, it's a lot. I don't have so much like many of the people yes. But for other people, or even for Robert, it's a lot of money, okay? If you have a cash, it's very simple, just to give it to anyone, anytime, when you see fit, yeah? Or even I buy things for the food bank from the shop, or for poor people, because sometimes the council or the mayor of some city announces it. So I just go to the shop and buy it, leave it there at the shop for the manager of the shop to send it. I don't send it myself. In those cases, I just buy with cash. That's why sometimes I have a lot of cash. I don't do it anymore, especially in retreat, of course. But I don't want to give it by check or credit card because people can find out. Like one time in Canada, I didn't have any more cash and I had to use a credit card. Then the police even went to the shop to ask who bought it. Is it real money or because it was a lot? So they doubted, whether or not there was something fishy. So they went to the shop and asked. And they said, okay, this is her credit card, it's her name, it's all okay. And then they would know my name. And then even when on the newspapers and television, oh my God. Yeah, that's the thing that I least wanted In this world, it's so complicated even to do some good things. But I guess for you, you are not very known to too many people, so you could use a credit card or your bank transfer or something. But on the street for the homeless, you can't give a credit card to them. You can't give a check to them. I'm not sure if they can even go to any shop and produce a check to have some food. I'm not sure. One time I make trouble for myself, even with a check. In some countries, there are 2 or 3 systems, like in the United Kingdom. For example, I can't remember very well, it was long ago. Somewhere like Northern Ireland also belongs to the United Kingdom. I can't remember if it was in Northern Ireland or it was already in England. Northern Ireland also belongs to UK, United Kingdom. But I did not know that there are different money spent there. And in Ireland, Southern Ireland, they use euro, for example, nowadays. But when you go to Northern Ireland, they don't accept it. That is the thing. It costs a lot of trouble too. It's not just that you have money, then you don't have trouble. It's just less trouble, okay? I normally don't like to use a credit card because of their names, and sometimes people can copy it and take the money out of the bank of the person who lent me the credit card. My team, it's easier for them to handle a credit card and they lend it to me. When I'm traveling, I use an ATM or something like that, Yeah. But then I didn't know that even in one island, they use different money. Like Ireland, Southern Ireland, in Dublin, they use European money. In Northern Ireland, they don't accept it because it belongs to the United Kingdom. And then one time I used a credit card because I didn't have any more cash. If you keep giving away, then even the mountain will fall down. That's what the Vietnamese people say. So I borrowed credit card. It's my money anyway. My team who take care of my money, take care of that for me. Yeah, so that I can have some emergency use of my money. From an ATM, I don't even know how to use it. I have to ask somebody nearby in the shop, please show me how to use the machine. Yeah. And then they show me, first you push this and push that, and then the money will come out. Okay, I did that several times. And now in that country, it was Northern Ireland, and I pushed in the credit card, but I pushed in the wrong machine, believe it or not. I thought all the machines give the same money. No. In that area, I'm sure there was Northern Ireland. I put the credit card in a machine and some other money came out, but I did not even look. I'm not an expert in money differences, even though everybody would know it. I don't handle too much money in a strange country, so I didn't know a different money came out. And later, I could pay in the shop around that area to buy some shoes because I needed a pair of shoes, so I bought that and some new clothes, a jacket, just for warmth. And I could pay then, and I also could pay even a vegan sandwich shop, fine. So I thought no problem. So the rest of the money, I put it together with the other money, English money or European money, euro. And then I went back to England, to London, and then I didn't have any more English money. I paid for a taxi or airplane or whatever already. So I didn't have any more English money, cash. So I went to a shop. I saw a long queue, going there. And they told me that you can change money in there because I had some other money that the shop did not accept. And then I realized this is different money. It's not English money. You can spend that in Northern Ireland, but not there in London at that time. They told me, not here, not here. You can't spend this in London, not here. You have to change it. So then I had to go in that shop. And before that, I stand in front of that shop waiting in queue. I had a lot of EU money in my purse, so I wanted to change euros. And I poured out one. At that time, I did not know that money was different. I wanted to change euros because that money is not a lot anyway. I want to change a lot of euros to go find a hotel and go in a taxi and go eat something. And then I saw a man sitting on the floor, very poor, in tattered clothes, so I thought he needed money. So I took out some money from my purse and gave it to him. And he saw the money. He said, no, not here. You can't spend it here. This is not English money. I said, oh, okay. I didn't know that. So now you could go in that shop there in front here and change the money into pounds. They will change it for you. You go in front of me. I gave him my place. And then later he went in and he changed. He came out and he told me, oh, I changed it. It's good. So I thought it was no problem. I went in, and I also wanted to change the same money. And then they wouldn't change it for me. They scold me. They say, you don't do this kind of thing. You send a man in first to change it for you, and now you come in and change it. I don't do this for you. I said, oh, no, sir, I did not know. So what do you change? Do you change euros then? He said, yes, of course. So I had to step aside and let somebody else come in first because I had to open my luggage and get more money out, And then they didn't change. They gave me a very hard time and were scolding me about all kind of things. I didn't know why they were scolding me. I just wanted to change the money. I guess they suspected me of something because I'm not English looking. Of course, I'm not, yeah. And so I say, okay, can you please change, as much as you can so that I can get a taxi, go to a hotel and wash because I need to wash and I need something to eat. So they changed 300 euros for me into English money. Oh, I did not know. It was so difficult just to change money. Right, so when I went out to get a taxi, I also didn't know how to get a taxi there. So I asked the people who were queuing with me, do you have a taxi number so that I can call a taxi for me? So one kind lady dropped from the queue and said, over there's a shop. Inside you have free phone call for taxi. I said, oh, wow, there are such things? So kind. And where is the shop? She pointed the finger. What is the name of the shop? How do I get there? She said, okay, I'll take you there. So she brought me to the shop. I gave that post office, a couple of €1,000, but they only changed for me finally when I say, please change some so that I can go have something to eat. Then they changed only €300. They didn't change more. I said, okay, thank you anyway. And then the lady later also told me, the one who brought me to the shop, she told me, you can go to that shop. They change everything for you, any money and bigger amounts for you. I said, oh, really? So kind. So later, when I got the taxi from that free phone, she even showed me how to call that phone. Just pick it up and somebody will talk to you. And then you say you want a taxi and you tell them where you are and they will come. I also didn't know where I was. So I say the shop. And they say, oh, we have so many shops like that. So you have to tell me the address. So I asked the shop workers to come and talk to the taxi. I was a stranger, in the land of Egypt. So they helped me and I got a taxi.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Peace is happening around our world. Peace News number 76 of many and counting. There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc. February 2024. Pakistan's former President, His Excellency Dr. Arif Alvi, visits the Kartarpur Corridor, a 2019 joint project of India and Pakistan, which enables pilgrims from India to visit one of Sikhism's most sacred sites in Pakistan without a visa. He states the link promotes inter-religious harmony and is a symbol of peace and love in the region. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Since going vegan, I'm constantly getting stronger and getting better results. Chris Smalling, vegan.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
So I went hiding in one of the rental cars. And the only car I could rent at that time was the stick shift. I had never driven a stick shift in my whole life.
How Master drove a stick shift first time ever on a highway? Keep watching to find out.
Gifted viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled The King of Wars, A Revelation about War and Peace, Part 5 of 7 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is multi-part series on ancient predictions about our planet, Prophecy Part 304, North American First Nations' Prophecies, The Seven Fires, The Rainbow Warriors, and The Rise of the Phoenix. Right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.